sourdough bread with crushed avocado.
You think of the flavour and the texture of avocado. Rich, phenomenal. Want to make it a little bit more vibrant. Black sesame seeds, a nice pinch of chili flakes. I quite like it. Hot. A touch of salt and a touch of pepper. So that nice dry combination of the lemon zest, black sesame seeds and the heat from the chili. This is light, healthy, quick, but so tasty. Sourdough bread. 3 nice, chunky, thick slices. Open them up. Lightly season them. A little touch of olive oil. Brings the whole crust to life. Rub all that seasoning in. But you can use ciabatta. You can use a baguette, but the richness from the sourdough with the silky creaminess of the avocado is mind-blowing. And then get the grill up to temperature and push these down. Go the extra mile. We've all put bread in a toaster, but the difference of grilling the bread this way is extraordinary. That nice smoky charcoal flavour. Off with the gas. Beautiful. Now, the avocado. You've got to treat them with love, respect. Press on the end here, and if your thumb softens, you can tell that avocado's ripe. Never press here, and you just end up bruising it. Slice down till you feel that stone in the middle, and then just roll around. And then it's just a little gentle twist off the stone and out. Cut them into quarters. The back of your knife, peel back that skin. If the avocado is nice and ripe, it should just all fall away. Slice. Just take your quarters, fan them out, and push them into the bread.
The riper the avocado, the better the flavour. But look for ones free from soft spots and blemishes which can suggest bruising.
Get your lemon. Squeeze. That will stop the avocado from discolouring. And then get your crunch ready to go on top. Sprinkle in a very generous, light way. You've got the fragrance from the lemon zest, the crunch from the sesame seed, and the heat, that little chili flake, which just wakes up that avocado. They look expensive. That, for me, is a delicious, light start to the day.
Avocado on sourdough toast with lemon and black sesame sprinkle.
When you think of a burger, what you need is a great sauce, and a light, smoky barbecue goes hand in glove with a great burger. Start by finely chopping 1 onion and 3 cloves of garlic. Nice hot pan, tablespoon of olive oil, onions and garlic into the pan. Nice seasoning, salt and pepper. Now, the secret of a good barbecue sauce is that really important caramelization to begin with. A nice tablespoon of brown sugar. It darkens the onions, but it really starts to sort of give that nice syrupy body to the sauce. We'll put a little bit of heat in there now. A nice teaspoon of smoked paprika. That's the important part of working with spices. You've got to cook them out and almost sort of burn off that rawness, especially with the smoked paprika. That's exactly where I want it to go. Onions and garlic, beautifully caramelized. Cider vinegar in. Reduce that down. Now, I've got a fantastic smoky base. To complete the sauce, I'm making my life really easy and adding pre-made Worcester sauce and tomato ketchup. Cook that out for 2 to 3 minutes. Now, depending on how thick you like the barbecue sauce, that determines how long you cook it out for. I don't want it to be too runny, but I don't want it to be too thick either. That's the consistency we're looking for. Lovely. Turn down the gas. Touch of seasoning. Now, take that out. It's the kind of sauce that I like to have sort of bottled up in the fridge. It's great for sandwiches, but goes brilliantly well with these sliders. Homemade, smoky barbecue sauce. Give the pan a little wipe. Now, start the mix for the sliders. To give my mix a really interesting flavour and texture, I'm going to be using unsmoked back bacon. I travel all over the world, and I spend a lot of time in the States. They know how to make a great slider. Pork sliders, beef sliders, chicken sliders. And it's almost like a way of having a burger, but on a much smaller, miniature level. little teaspoon of olive oil. I want that bacon to get really nice and crispy. Bacon in. This just gives a really nice sort of chunky, delicious mix. I want texture, and pork is perfect for a slider. And chop a shallot. Shallots are a lot sweeter than your normal white onion. Fine, 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 and in. Now that bacon's getting really nice and crispy, I want a bit of heat in there. Put a little teaspoon of smoked paprika in there. And when you see these sliders in the States, for one portion there's like 4 or 5 of them, little mini one-biters. Incredible. Now, take your pork, just open it up, and give that a really nice seasoning. So important. You can't season a slider after you've cooked it. It's impossible. So, season it nicely. Bacon. Now that's nice and crispy. Just take a little touch kitchen roll and just drain that off there. Nice. Pat that nice and dry. I want all that nice sort of crispiness in there. Beautiful. Mix all that in. Take a nice ball and sort of roll it size of a golf ball. Get it nice and round first, and then 3 fingers. Just pat that down. Don't flatten them too thin, otherwise they overcook and they go sort of dry.
Because sliders are bite-sized burgers designed to go in small buns, you don't want to make them too big.
Good. Get the pan nice and hot. A tablespoon of olive oil. When a slider is literally that thick, about 1 inch thick, you're going to take 2.5 to 3 minutes each side. In. Turn them over. Lovely. Once you've turned them, tilt the pan and just spoon all that juice back into them. Even my mouth's watering now. Very easy to dry the pork out, so just feeling it now with your fingers is nice and firm. There's a little touch of springiness in the centre. I'm happy with those.
Add your cheese now so it gets nicely melted. I'm using wedges of smoked cheddar.
And it adds that nice sort of soury, smoky creaminess to the slider.
Finally, shred a baby gem lettuce.
And just take those buns, make sure they're sliced nice and evenly. Take your lettuce. Be quite generous with the lettuce. Just a nice thin slice of tomato. Take your burgers. You can see that cheese. Beautifully melted. Your barbecue sauce. Place the top on. And that is my version of a slider that is small, dynamic, but packed full of flavour. I'll take that over a hamburger any day. Trust me, your arms will be thanking you. Sugar in. This cheesecake is New York cheesecake because it's baked. So there's no base. Start creaming the cheese and the sugar. Spending the amount of time I do in the States, if there's one thing they know how to do out there, is the most amazing, impressive cheesecake. Rich, delicious, but so simple. Work the bowl. Lift the bowl to your advantage. Really whisk. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Lovely. Nice and creamy. Now, get your eggs.
Add the eggs to the mixture bit by bit. Doing it this way, it's more efficient.
A, you're incorporating a lot of air. B, the mixture doesn't separate. The last third of your egg. Lovely. Of course, you can use an electric mixer, but why go to the gym when you can just make a cheesecake a day? A cheesecake a day. Keep the bingo wings away. Now, a couple of tablespoons of flour. Give it a whisk. Stops it from going lumpy. Now, I want to scent that cheesecake with got the freshness and zest of the lemon in there. I want to sort of tart it up even more. Fold in some fresh raspberries. So just mix them through. Be careful not to crush them.
Then grease a cake tin with butter. This will ensure your cheesecake slides out beautifully.
Get your mix. Let that fall in. Now take your cake tin and just tap it. The mixture hits the bottom of the cake tin. The raspberries rise and you've got raspberries at the top, the middle and the bottom. And it also stops all these little pockets of air trapping underneath the mixture in the cake tin. So there's no holes in the cheesecake. Now, into the oven, 180 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes. Slightly souffled up. Pull off. That's the colour I wanted on top. And look at it. It's one of the simplest, yet the most stylish cheesecakes anywhere. Beautiful.